Unhinged, a Frankenstein's monster. Judges and others in the legal world are running out of pejoratives to describe the legal efforts of outgoing President Trump and his allies, who have, as of this morning, lost or withdrawn at least 30 cases in their efforts to overturn the results of a free and fair election. We just heard last night a resounding dismissal with prejudice of a Trump lawsuit. It came from Judge Matthew Brann of the U.S. District Court for the Middle District of Pennsylvania, who a few days ago asked the president's attorney, Rudy Giuliani, this simple question.
But at bottom, you're asking this court to invalidate more than 6.8 million votes, which we just heard about from counsel, thereby disenfranchising every single voter in the Commonwealth. Can you tell me how this result can possibly be justified?
That is, in a nutshell, the Trump case. Throw out millions of legal votes so as to overturn the will of the voters and undermine democracy. Noted Judge Brann just a few hours ago, quote, "One might expect that when seeking such a startling outcome, a plaintiff would come formidably armed with compelling legal arguments and factual proof of rampant corruption. That has not happened," unquote. So what did Trump offer instead? Quote, "strained legal arguments without merit and speculative accusations," unquote. And that's, frankly, the nice version. The Trump team's argument to the public that millions of votes were stolen through election software is quite literally insane. It is the upside down. Wild invocations of Hugo Chavez and George Soros. No evidence, no proof. When you look for some of the proof they offer, well, in this affidavit about the alleged fraud in Michigan, an alleged expert claims suspicious activities in Michigan, but he mistakenly provided data from Minnesota. It's a joke, and it is being treated as such by judges across the nation. Though, to be clear, they're not laughing. A state court judge in Arizona dismissed the lawsuit by the Arizona Republican Party there with prejudice, inviting the Secretary of State of Arizona to apply to have her legal fees paid for. On Friday, the conservative Republican Georgia Secretary of State certified the election results in that state, awarding President-elect Biden those electoral votes, and the conservative Republican Georgia governor signed the certification. State election officials and judges throughout the country are serving as protectors of our democracy at a time when, frankly, Republican leaders in Washington, D.C. are failing miserably at the job, as are administration officials who have proven willing to degrade themselves to serve the president's brittle spirit instead of the Constitution and the American people. Which brings me to Emily Murphy, the administrator of the General Services Administration, who has so far refused to ascertain that President-elect Biden won, thus delaying the transition process. Her actions could very well hamper the Biden team's ability to deal with the pandemic when they take over. It is a matter of life and death. Tomorrow, we expect Pennsylvania and Michigan will certify their election results. If you focus only on the states where the Trump team has been filing legal challenges and contesting the results, that means tomorrow Joe Biden will again definitely and officially secure enough electoral votes to be president, according to the state certification process this time. Georgia was Friday, Michigan and Pennsylvania tomorrow. That's it. That's the ballgame, 270 electoral votes. Biden will not even need Nevada or Arizona or Wisconsin. Emily Murphy's legacy will be written in stone tomorrow, in all likelihood. What will that legacy be? And how many more of you watching this here in Washington, D.C. are willing to have your legacies be that you played a role in what will inevitably be recorded by history as a clownish, failed, and please God, we hope, nonviolent coup? Thanks for spending your Sunday morning with us. Fareed Zakaria, GPS starts next.